So in my late 20s, my dad wanted to build a camp and found this old machine shed. He had to tear it down and pile all the lumber on this little caboose and haul it out to a camp that he wanted to make out in the wilderness, put a little tiny stove in it. And then we had a bunch of guys that decided they wanted to wreck it. Well, Dad had to lug everything out there back home. She stayed abandoned for quite a long time. 25 years later, I decided to go and have a look for this camp. This is what I found. Wow, here's the skidder trail that brought me in. And I've been tinkering around the camp here for about an hour and a half. I got her cleaned up better than what she was when we first come in. And here's our walkthrough again. I cleaned out the trail a little bit here. Man, boys, I can't believe how solid this thing still is after all these years. She's not rotted. Maybe very bits and pieces towards the bottom might be. So I think this thing can be fixed up. A couple little cheap windows. I've been burning some garbage. But yes, I can't believe how solid this thing is. Like I said, I've been cleaning her up inside. A little chair to sit on, my jacket's hanging up there. Kind of covered up one window the best I could with some steel until I can get some windows in her. Boys, you just look how solid this thing still is. All these years. All them boards. All still just nice and dry. Hardly rotted. Clear around her here. She's a big cabin. Almost feels bigger than I remember it, to be honest. Fire roaring outside the front window. Now the marsh is over in there, and I've just kind of got a trail going out to it. It's only, believe it or not, about 20 yards, and I'm on the marsh. That way. Boys, what a cabin. The old bed's here. And she's got a nice spring still on her. Floor is in really good shape. I tore out the rug out of here. I mean, there's a little bit of dry rot, but I mean, she's solid. Solid, solid, solid. I'm about ready to have a snack. That's what I'm about ready to do. She's been a little bit of a chore, and now it's time to sit back and enjoy the fire. Some of that heat.